there are different markets, different member states in the Eurozone. Some are large, some are small. In this sense, I think when proposing my candidacy for chairing the Eurogroup, that a representative of a small country probably can be a more honest broker in the discussion. But colleagues around the table, they agree that action is needed. But this action should be guided, and you are absolutely right. Probably Eurogroup discussions have stalled somehow at some stage, and new, fresh ideas are needed, and fresh impetus is needed. And I'm ready to propose this push forward. By the way, I was chairing ECOFIN in 2013 when Lithuania was president of the European Union, of the Council of the European Union. And one of the results of my work was single resolution mechanism, which was fundamental on the way of creation of the banking union. Since then, I should admit, we made quite little progress, including in the member states, like the member states that you quoted, represented by my esteemed colleague, who is also contender to the chairing of the Eurogroup.
Right. So let's see how the election is going to go, and then ultimately, of course, what will be the policies that you'll be pushing for. But I'm also wondering at this stage, you know, if we look at the history of the Eurogroup, which ultimately is not that long, I would like to understand whether it's likely to be easier for you to be Eurogroup president at this stage when we have countries committing to more fiscal spending.
Yes, fiscal coordination is really probably the most important and fundamental task of the Eurogroup, because we have single currency and we have 20, from next year, 21 fiscal policies. And coordination of these policies is an absolutely difficult task. We saw some critical, dramatic moments in 2015. I was part of that. It was a Greek crisis, where this coordination had to be done step by step by implementing plans, implementing agreements with the then Greek government. So now we don't have any crisis in any member state, and this creates some, illusion that we live in a calm world. But this is not the fact, because of the reason that you just named, that we have to increase spending, defense spending, and it is done differently in different member states. So in Lithuania, we passed tax hikes last week. The parliament has voted for tax hikes because we really need to increase our defense spending up to 5% of GDP starting from next year. We are a frontier state. Perhaps it is easy in some other member states, but they are also taking decisions, some faster, like Germany, some probably slower. But this means that further coordination of fiscal policies, this should be implemented either by cutting spending or taxation changes. Anyway, this all affects all other member states, and coordination of fiscal policies is really a very important area of Eurogroup work. So it will become much more complicated in the future years, for sure.